or worse, bound.
I'm just eating this chicken, and because I have no dad joke because I'm hungry, just go. That's it.
Just go. Just go.
Oh god damn it! I forgot about I have Sirenscape going, and there's this one dude who's like, "Nyah, nyah, nyah, nyah." Sirenscape's great. Hi everybody, welcome to Critic Chronicles and Shadows over Baldur's Gate. We love you, Sirenscape. Don't be mad at me. Just the Magnemar Hawker, fire him. Welcome to Critic Chronicles and Shadows over Baldur's Gate, our spiritual sequel to the award-winning video game Baldur's Gate 3. As a note, because we are back in the city and we are starting to get some momentum with our storyline here, if you have not played the game and are interested to see how that plays out before watching this, that is perfectly fine. We love you. We appreciate you and the support. There are going to be some spoilers, so just be aware of that. But if you decide to stay, welcome. Come and hang out. We are going to be delving into some intrigue and underneath the city of Baldur's Gate this evening. But before we do that, we have a wonderful cast that we want to introduce. So, wonderful cast, introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Lauren Urban, she, her. You can find all the stuff I'm doing at lauren-urban.com. I've got a new thing happening on Mondays. It's called Wish Fulfillment. Episode 1 happened last Monday. The new one is coming out on Monday. They're 1 hour long episodes, all pre-recorded, where I got 4 of my friends together and said, hey, what have you never had a chance to do in D&D and always wanted to do? And then I made their wishes come true. It was a lot of fun. You should check it out. And you can find out more information at my website, which I already talked about. But we're not doing that tonight. I'm getting my wish, which is to play with these awesome people as Udazash, who is a ranger/rogue who is super happy to be doing all of the things and maybe going into the sewers to go looking for some weird guy.
Hello, everybody. My name is Omega Jones, also known as Critbard. Critbard across all social media channels. I'm a professional actor and vocalist, turned tabletop designer, gamer, host, motivator, jack of all trades, master of like 3 of them. We got there. Today, I am playing Leopold Guthmore, who is currently masquerading, maybe, as Lee. And I also realized the last name I gave him last week, it's cute. I'm changing it for a very specific reason, and I'll figure out what the change is once I figure out another thing. So just worry about the lead part. I am an Illithid scion, but I currently don't look like it because magic. That's me. Go.
Hi, hello, good time zone, folks. You can call me Laura or Tutu or Laura Tutu. You can find me all over the internet, usually some iteration of _Laura Tutu. I am an AP performer and occasionally moonlighting as a burlesque dancer. But tonight, here now, I'm playing Winifred Fethiak, our celestial warlock, divine soul sorcerer, who's really just here to try and keep these chucklefucks alive.
Hello, everyone. I'm Chucklefuck. I got Florida, yeah. Hello, everyone. My name is PJ McGaw. I'm all over the internet at PJ McGaw, and today I'm here playing Marcus Hellhammer, the tattoo tiefling with the bunches of punches. And let's see, both our pronouns are he, him. I'm also a AP performer, producer, and a TTRPG writer, and I do a lot of other projects. And I am here to swing and get swung on. So point me to the battle, because I'm ready to go.
Man, you just screw you. Flexing. Hi,
it's that
everybody.
Last one that I'm worried about.
Yeah, me too.
Hello, everyone. I am Cujo. I will be your chronicler for this evening. So,
right before this, I forgot
yes.
to do it. A really good friend of ours, of the community, of the space as a whole, Blizzbear. Wonderful individual. Unfortunately, he was diagnosed with cancer recently. I did look up the specific one that he has. It is a very specific one, and I'm blanking right now. But cancer is cancer. And a lot of us are doing what we can, as we can, to lift him up, both in his spirits and with money, because the healthcare system in America fucking sucks. So there are efforts actually being kicked off right now on the channel to do more on the Twitch side to raise money. And there's a Tiltify a link that you can go to as well if you would like to help our dear Bliss Bear. He's a Black queer, just amazing individual who does so much for Twitch as a whole, as a Twitch ambassador, and he's a very good damn performer in the APU space. So we're just trying to do what we can. If you can, there's a Tiltify again. We appreciate you so much. Back to you, Kuja.
Yes, I was going to be like, Omega. We're also going to have, I managed to quickly get that also on a timer throughout our night. So if you find yourself able to do so, please support Blizz. We love him very much. So when last we left our intrepid heroes, they had a meeting with Archduke Older Ravengard, the somewhat central figure in charge of Baldur's Gate, along with several nobles, some of which were visiting from Amen to the south, specifically the city of Athkatla. In the meeting, there was a group, the Worm Slayers, who were essentially officially sanctioned by Archduke Ravengard to function as the city's dragon hunters. They have been tasked with tracking down any information on the growing dragon activity, given that Tiamat is approaching the doorstep to the material plane, as it were. In this meeting, it may have been hinted at, maybe a vibe check was a 30, that Ravengard and Lady Guthmore, Leo's mom, may have a connection beyond that. God damn. I can't look at Omega when I'm talking about this. I need a sticky note or something. May have more than a strictly professional relationship.
I believe the word that was used, the beautiful word that was used, was Stuppen.
Stuppen.
They stuppen.
That is a term we can give it, sure. We won't go into other terms because I've already got glared at once. I don't need to make it worse. But, you know. Anyway. Lady Merinda, a member of the court, had voiced her displeasure at the idea of shelling out to protect and rejuvenate another city when Baldur's Gate itself is still reeling from the attack from the Absolute. 1 year ago, Merinda eventually left court, let the adventurers know where she would be because she would like to discuss some of the goings-on of the city. The party was given a handsome reward for the information and their heroic deeds thus far, with some of it going to the efforts of the lower city. They did a little bit of shopping, and Leo, go ahead and mark off 7,550 gold. We are going to retcon a little bit. You are equipped with your Staff of Power.
Da-na-na-na.
Staff of Power. Bind it to C left, C up, or C... Anyway, sorry. Oh, you didn't read the Zelda directions in that voice?
I've never played Zelda.
Okay. You know what? It's fine. It's okay.
Listen, everyone has holes in
It's
their
true.
geek library.
It's true. I just know that I'm going to be in a car with Laura for an extended period of time on August 30th, and I'm just going to hand you my Switch and be like, fix it.
There you go. That's all you need to do. 5 hours in one Zelda game. You know all 50
Just
games.
saying.
All you gotta
Just
do.
saying.
I mean, that's you're not wrong. You're not
So-
wrong.
Hey, Laura, I'm with you. I've never played Final Fantasy VII.
I've never played Final Fantasy anything. Listen. I was not allowed to play video games growing up. I was a really nerdy kid.
It's okay.
I never played Skyrim, and I'm worried it's too late.
I've
Oh,
never
okay.
played a Pokemon game.
I mean, it was formed.
That's okay.
Okay, that's fair.
Never a
That's
single
okay.
Pokemon game? Interesting.
Listen, we all have holes in our geek library. It happens. It's fine.
Okay, so I'm throwing my Switch at Laura, and I'm bombarding Omega with Final Fantasy VII pictures and memes. Great. Got it. Oh, also forwarding a bunch of Pokemon plushies to Lauren, and
I'm not
PJ,
gonna say
you're
no
fine.
to plushies. I ain't gonna say no to plushies.
and PJ, you're fine. Skyrim was.
I like Skyrim.
There's my hot take. No, I said it. I said it with my full chest,
Spicy.
You don't
with
have to
my
like it.
entire chest.
Listen, that's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
It
look,
is
all I know
fine.
is now that I'm going to be potentially working for a company, which I don't know if I can probably talk about, but I'm not going to right now. I'll have money again. I'm saying if y'all want to play Final Fantasy 14 with me, we can live the adventure together.
Oh,
And if you do want to play Skyrim, I hear it's on every single electronic device known to humankind.
with 5 different versions, each
Listen.
more annoying than the last.
Eventually, then we'll all play Baldur's Gate 4 by Larry and... Oh, wait.
Oh,
Getting back to the game.
Yep. Anyway,
So
Baldur's Gate.
speaking of Baldur's Gate, you guys are now well equipped. You have a meeting with Lady Merinda at a tea house in the lower city. At the same time, you also were given an official invitation to dinner at Lady Guthmore's because she would like to meet the heroes who have been responsible for finding out the information about the cult of the dragon and Tiamat.
That's tomorrow problem.
It's literally a tomorrow problem.
Well, so while we're on the way to the tea house, which I hope somebody else knows where that is because I have no idea. We don't have to stop at those places. But if anyone sees a place where I can buy loofahs, like a whole variety of loofahs, and a place where I can get something to wear because I don't have anything like to wear to a I'm assuming if we go to see a fancy noble person, that's like going to see like fey court people, and I probably shouldn't be in the same outfit that gets covered in blood. So I probably need to get like fancy clothes, but that's like you said, that's for like tomorrow.
Winnie kind of looks down at her dress and her cloak in varying shades of faded gray and brown. Right. Fuck.
Leo, make me a history check.
So I am a big fan of imposing, some negativities at time. And I really had to think of myself, how often does Leo go to the lower city? We're in the lower city now, but how often was he there?
I don't know.
I
will
don't
say
know. I'm gonna do this at disadvantage. I don't think he was there a lot.
I got you. I love it.
We love a self-nerf.
He's just a spoiled noble who didn't know about, I don't know, the privilege that he had. He kind of did. He's still black, but okay. You said history. Watch, I freaking still be fine.
30. Damn it.
All right. Yeah. At disadvantage. That is.
I have a question for you, Omega. How far is your dice tower from your microphone?
I'm blind. One. It's not
Big
right
same.
in front of me because I'm eating.
I appreciate far enough away to not be like loud on microphone, but still close enough to get some of the
Yeah,
ASMR.
it's like I would. And also,
I get that.
this isn't my preferred setup. Either way,
you're good.
22
22. With a 22.
at disadvantage.
Well, at 22, you, through conversation with some nobles at court, once upon a time did hear of a shop that exists somewhere in the city of Baldur's Gate. Yanis, a phenomenal designer, lives in this city somewhere. And you have seen more than one noble come to court wearing quite an eye-catching outfit.
And I know where the building is.
I'll say, reasonably, it is going to be...
My main question is it one of those things where if there was a map, I can pinpoint it?
Yes.
Great, because the telepathic bond is still up. And as he's like looking at this big staff that it's about like 5 feet, some change. So it's a sizable seat of a thing next to him. He's trying to understand it, and also you're realizing he's never like, you've played with like rods and that sounds so bad. You play with like like things, like when you're practicing wands, whatever. But like this is a staff. He's like, oh. And in the mind, you all suddenly get like the map of Baldur's Gate. And then you see it clearly like separate itself from Upper City and Lower City. You see it like delete Upper City, Lower City, and then it like zooms into a spot. He's like, clothing. Loofahs. Whatever you want loofahs?
Well, both. I remember I wanted to try out all the loofahs that we had talked about, and you said that there was like a place.
Oh
and
yes,
then-
loofahs. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so that's it's
Loofah.
hard to point at the map in your mind.
Is Yanis the loofah store or the clothing store?
Clothing.
I mean, the loofahs are also important, but I figure loofahs can help with getting ready in the clothing, right?
Yeah. Pinpoint would be on clothing store. Yanis, and then yeah. Where would he get a loofah in Baldur's Gate? Like then we don't got Bath and Body Works.
General store.
Right. You're right. Oh, duh. Yeah. And then it'll point to the Beehive General Goods.
Even if it wasn't Leo saying it, someone mark that down in the Leo is Rich ism book.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Winifred will remember this.
Cujo will remember this.
I'm trying.
Holy shit.
My stomach hurts, please. We got the damn stores. Continue.
Okay. This is very convenient to have this map in my mind. Now I know where it is. Okay, that's for tomorrow. Thank you.
Oh, Are we going to, and then that map pings tea house? To the tea house, though, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
It's just you had brought up the whole dinner thing for tomorrow, and so I thought I'd ask while we were wandering around because I did not know you could do this map thing.
It's, I guess, yeah, that is convenient. Yes, dinner, we can, we go to do, now from Sorcerer's Sundries on the map, let's map quest this real quick. Will Lufa store, General Goods store, or Yanis be on the way to Tea House?
I
Or
will
are they in different
say
areas?
I will say a general store will be because a general store will carry a loofah and or cleaning supplies as needed. There are several that you pass as you're asking that.
I think Udazash wants to wait until tomorrow for both loofahs and for outfits, partially because we should go talk to this lady at the tea house so that we can go find the weird guy under the sewers so that his trail does not go too cold. Also, I want to go get a variety of loofahs, and unless there's a loofah store, I think I'm going to have to go to several stores, and that's going to take time that we do not have today.
Oh my god. The shopping montage of Udasash picking up loofahs.
Well, I was told there was like burlap and all the way up to like silk, and so I needed to get the entire variety to try them all.
I just also picture you going to every store but the Aloof Floof, which is run by a flump, and it's just a loofah store.
Quest.
Can I play that NPC? Can I, if we ever go in there, can I be the flume who operates the loofah loof? I want to be that guy.
I want to go buy loofahs from a floating pancake, please, please.
It's like, haha.
But like it's like if it was like aha, but underwater, it's to be like
They float just in the air.
They're like
I-
little jellyfish.
I
I
love
am-
them so much.
That is in my notes. That is in my notes. I put that in all caps in my notes. Thank you.
I love you so much. All of them. But it has
Tea
to be
house.
tomorrow.
The aloof floof, run by a
Floof,
floof.
floof, floof. Run by a
Okay,
flump.
Amazing.
tea house. We are struggling.
Yes. Okay. Oh. So you make your way. Jesus. You make your way through the streets and you head into the lower city. And it doesn't take too long for you to come upon a sort of not upsetting scene, but it's a little unnerving when you go from upper city where everything is beautiful and clean and cared for and people are excited, down here where there's still just a chunk of the ground right along the shore that looks just a little too much like the shape of a nautiloid that has since been dragged out, and there's still just the impact and the craters, and people are doing their business, but they don't seem to have as much of a happy face as they do in the upper city. But you follow along the shore.
I have to ask a question.
Sure.
I'm really not trying to get anything out of it, but it's just I didn't think Leo would be interacting or seeing a nautiloid anytime soon.
Mhm.
Even a destroyed one that's in the lower city. Is there anything as we pass that area that would like ping to Leo? Anything like I don't want to say like call out to him necessarily, but like is there any connection, or is it just like a dead piece of machinery with none of the psionic energy about it?
Give me an intelligence check with your proficiency bonus.
Okay. Boo that. I'm sad. I
Uh-oh.
can't do anything about that.
Uh-oh.
That was bad. That was
Uh-oh.
a bad
Is
die
it like
roll.
a book worthy bad?
No, just one above.
Oh. Hmm.
Ugh.
Even if I do that, I can bullshit my way to potentially a 19 from that.
jeez.
No,
Is that
I'm not gonna.
some of your telepathic? What did we say? Telepathic bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, I have a +9, so like this is like perfect
Yeah.
thing. I have a +9,
gotcha.
and I can whenever I or a creature fail an ability check or an attack within 30 feet of me that's in my telepathic aura, I could use a
Mhm.
reaction to expend psionic die and add it to the roll.
Okay.
So I could get up to a 19, but I don't think I'm going to force it.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
perfectly fine. You kind of keep your mind open a little. And other than the sight of, like, you could see, like, there's the clear impact crater and it's been dragged out, but there's still just a piece of it that's, like, just poking up over the edge of the water. And other than its just strange appearance, you're not really getting anything. But
Okay.
you all continue down the path until you can see a surprisingly large building with 2 floors that's got a wonderfully articulated sign hanging over the door that says Joplins. For those who have resided in Baldur's Gate for some time, Joplins is a very, very, very successful tea house that originally may have been a seedy dockside tavern at one point, but over the years has since been converted into a wonderful tea house. And you can see a line out the door. Um, everybody's got a little bit of an excited face as they're standing in line. I wonder when they're going to call us to our table. I'm so excited. There are people of all different creeds in this line. Everybody wants to get inside. At the end of the line is a halfling. She has a bun with two braids that go into it. She's wearing what looks to be like traveler's clothes, and she's got thick glasses and what clearly looks like a map. A map that has been folded several times vertically, with some little fun historical tidbits here and there. And she's and she like turns and sees you guys. Oh, are you here for the tea too?
We're meeting a friend, and then there will be tea.
Oh, did you get a table?
Did we get the
Entirely
table?
possible she did. I imagine the lady did.
Oh, a lady. Oh. Wasn't that good at networking myself, but apparently you guys are. Good for you.
Well, I'm technically a lord. Never mind. I'm alone.
With us.
No, never mind. He just like walks away. Just
This halfling holds your gaze. I'm confused.
no.
Oh my.
Just gonna walk over. Realize he almost just told this individual that he technically is a lord, because his mother is a lady. And not gonna go there.
Nope.
Nope. Just nope.
Well, I don't know. We're sort of waiting for an open table to hopefully open up. But if you got somebody waiting for you, you probably just go right in, and they might have somebody in there to help you out. And if you wouldn't mind, maybe an extra friend to go in and join you, that'd be super. If not, that's cool too.
I think when he kind of looks at the line and looks at the halfling and like she grins a little, and she'll just sort of loop her arm with the halfling, and walk towards the front. Who's manning the host stand?
There. I love putting this NPC in games. I rarely do.
Oh no!
You see a half elf who's maybe 14. Who's got a little bit of a mop of hair. It's got a little bit of the center part.
Oh, buddy.
And he's got a little. His skin isn't as fair as the other elves right now. But he is currently in a conversation with a very tall, very muscular half orc, not the one from the meeting, and just says, sorry, we're backed up. Our next table is gonna be ready. If you're at the back of the line, probably like 3 hours or so, sir." He's like, ridiculous, and just stops right out.
Hello.
Hi. How do you have a reservation?
We should be expected by the Lady Merinda.
Oh, yeah. She's got the VIP table. Joplin, and you see a half elf with slicked back greenish hair. Those little T shades right at the bottom of his nose. Wearing very fine clothing. Looks up and says, "Yes. Oh, these are the ones for the lady. Yes, please. Welcome to my establishment. Please come right this way." And you are led through, and you can see where you could easily see where there once would have been large tables, where there would have been a huge bar, raucous music, bar fights, the occasional stain of either someone's sick or ale. everything is well kept. The tables are small. There are small teapots with maybe at most 2 to 3 patrons at each table, and everybody is sitting politely and has a warm smile on their face as they enjoy these wonderful teas, and it smells beautiful in here. You are led to the second floor to the very opposite end of the building, where there is a larger table behind a set of double doors. This room is much more quiet and cozy than the rest of the tea house. As opposed to having a sort of standard table and chairs, this one has lounge furniture. It's a little bit more plush, a little bit more ritzy, if you want to give it that term. But Lady Merinda is seated on one of those chairs, and she is taking a sip.
I will say, before we get all the way up to the VIP lounge, Winnie will take a gold piece from her own purse, slip it to the halfling, like slip her arm free and just wink.
Right before you slip away, she just says, "Oh, I like you," and then she like disappears in the tea house. She is somewhere.
Good deed for the day.
Yeah. But you approach this VIP lounge. What would you guys like to do? Or any particular place you would like to sit, or do we get down to brass tacks immediately? This is your opportunity to explore, essentially, if you want to get a fancy tea or anything.
Oh, I mean, we could probably order a teapot for the table, but I think it's best to get to business, considering what the business is.
Fair enough.
I will look for a very, very comfy pillow.
There are many. Some of them are like big enough to be like your entire upper body size pillow.
Nice.
Yeah, Udazash will definitely take one of those, and she falls into it almost kind of ungracefully, but then by the time she's landed, she's sitting almost properly, legs crisscross applesauce, tail kind of curled on top, and almost like upright, like she's done this before. Oh, this is very comfy. I didn't even know this was here.
Well, I don't think I saw this the last time I was here.
You see Leo almost in the same fashion as Udazash, how like natural it is, just settles into a refined state. Being a noble, this is something that he's used to, going to fancier restaurants. No. I'm explaining a process. Oh, I hate you. But no, yeah. I mean, he had to have done the etiquette, the all of that stuff to just be a part of the upper class, which is but it is what it is. So he is very much at ease in a natural way without really trying to be.
All right.
Winnie tries with middling success. At the very least, she doesn't like put her elbows on the table.
Marcus is going to fail. He's going to fail. It's just what it is. He's going to come in, go, this environment here, I kind of like this. It gives me a lot of opportunity to rest. Elbow. Just not even trying. He's like, if I am meant to enjoy this environment, I should enjoy it to my capacity. So he is making himself at home, for better and for worse.
I think Leo, being used to this environment in the proper way, looking across at Udazash, you very quickly get the sense she's comfortable, not because she's doing this out of etiquette and out of like training. She's taking the stance of, I'm getting to sit on the floor on a very comfy pillow. and she's very used to sitting on the ground. And so this is her enjoying being indoors, outdoors on a comfy pillow on the ground. And so like this is the equivalent of like glamping for her.
That's amazing.
The glamp returns.
Exactly.
Lady Merinda.
Yes. Wonderful to see you again. Thank you for coming so soon. I normally organize meetings in my estate, but given the stress lately, I chose here instead. I do. I can order. Rolf and one of the oh my god, tea tenders, whatever you want to call them.
Waiters.
Thank you. My brain is not braining today. Thank you.
I mean, tea tender is
Lady.
kind of cool. I'm here for tea tender.
You know what? A tea tender.
Yeah.
Pops in. Yes, Lady Merinda. Can you bring us a pot of ever ember spiced, please? Of course.
If you have the Kalamshan chai here.
Of course.
Thank you.
Oh, wait, we making special orders? Hey, can I get the whatever spicy tea you got? I want a little pick-me-up this morning, me, so, thank you.
I believe ever ember will be what you're looking for.
Terrific. I really appreciate that about you. Thank you.
Any other requests?
No, thank you.
I'm
Understood.
excited to try everything. I mean, everything that they're getting. I don't think I could. I don't think we're here long enough for me to try everything on the menu.
Well, if you ever find yourself in the neighborhood and we have a table open, I invite you to try. They step away and close the door behind them.
I'm excited for that invitation.
Lady Merinda says, all right. Well, and she sets the teacup down on the table. I'm curious to know what your next steps would be after that meeting.
My first concern, if I'm being frank, milady, is the fact that there are still soul lanterns floating about. We were somewhat aware of one that might still remain in El Terrell. It wouldn't surprise me if there was at least one in the city here, but those are the keys. And we would see them off the board, as it were.
Of course. What I can tell you is that there were initially welcome raiders. Architects of Fate, I see you. Welcome to Critted Chronicles. Thank you so much for trusting us with your community. What I can tell you is after the initial attack, when you all were here for High Harvest Tide, there were some disappearances, even after you had left. Small. I think only a total of 4 or 5 from the city. But we were on enough of an alert to prevent any further kidnappings. It wasn't until, I would say, within the last 2 or 3 months that all of the leads that we had on where the cult of the dragon were meeting in this city came up empty. One of my agents actually found one of their strongholds here, in Gortash's manor. But it had been ransacked, cleaned out. It seems whatever business they had in the city has come to an end.
Question.
Answer.
Only the last 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
We, at the very least, spent a month or so getting placed together.
Mm-hmm.
How long before that was Archon killed? Does it coincide with our actions in El Terrell?
Not really. It
Okay.
doesn't. The timelines don't quite match.
Gotcha. I was like, did we do it bad? Oh, no.
No. Did we do it bad by killing the big bad guy?
Ripple effect.
Yeah. No. You don't anticipate that there was a connection.
Okay.
It was enough of a time difference where these seem like isolated instances.
Okay.
Now, whether that means there is no activity because they've learned that we are on the hunt, or if that means that they have what they need, I can't quite tell you. We have yet to. Anytime we manage to corner one of their number, they manage to slip through our fingers. So, while we are thankful that our population is safe, at least for now, there's still a question mark, and we're all worried on what that could mean.
I have to ask. She said they slipped through their fingers. Is there anything more to that?
Make an insight check.
I would also point out that Winnie's passive insight is 22.
Fair enough.
21.
Okay. I'll say between the both of you, and I have to remember that. Thank you for reminding me, Laura. I have to be better about that. There's definitely something that she is. There's details that she's leaving out. But you get the impression she's leaving it out more for a comfort's sake than I'm keeping this close to my chest for nefarious purposes.
Yeah, I think Winnie might make eye contact with Leo.
Now we are faced with something new. Wonderfully mundane, if I'm being honest. We are continuing to try to get this part of the city repaired. But we are finding ourselves with a group of thieves now. Foodstuffs, potions, small, mundane, magical items. We've had several reports over the last few weeks that people's items are mysteriously disappearing. So, while I am curious, I suppose, as to what that could mean or what it could be attached to, I also fear that it would be drawing a very important eye away from the larger, more dangerous task at hand, which is her return.
These thieves, has anybody seen them?
The reports we get are confusing. One report is that the loaf of bread simply lifted and disappeared from sight. Others report that they were chasing something because something was stolen, but they couldn't recall what they looked like or what it was that was stolen. It's difficult to pin down exactly what it is or who these thieves are or what capabilities they have to cause such chaos. But it's got the people even more on edge.
So we saw one of these before, after we arrived, before we got to the big meeting. We were going to go into the sewers looking for them because I tracked one of them because they were acting real weird. And the last time I came back to Baldur's Gate after being gone for a very long time. There were people here acting real weird, and then the whole attack on the city happened. So I was looking for people acting real weird. And a lot of the stuff that you just mentioned, this being did, including dislocating all of their limbs to get into a sewer. It was very cool.
She was about to take another sip and then sets the cup down.
You get the sense that maybe Udazash paused to wait for that exact moment to say that.
Mhm.
Maybe. Maybe.
You don't think that this would be connected to the absolute, do you?
I have no idea, but that's why we were going to go and try to track this one that I saw, because I think I could still maybe track them because I saw where they went. So it's worth a try.
When getting to the court, I immediately connected with Brand. Did I connect with anything on the guy who became Silly Putty?
It's a horrifying way to put it.
I mean, he ain't fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
What would be your passive insight?
16.
I do remember Winnie also mentioned it was like this person was being puppeted,
Mm-hmm.
and had mentioned that to all of us, that's why they were moving in a weird way. Like they didn't know how to move this body, which Udazash has thoughts about.
Leo, you felt a little bit of psionic energy emanate from that individual, but not enough to like pin down as like, oh, this is A or B or C. But you did get some psionic vibes.
Let me ask this, not to get like too philosophical or anything like that, but like, does Leo always feel like a tinge of energy around people, or was that enough
Yeah.
to like ping it being, because you the way you described the court moment, it felt like, oh, we just connected. If anything like that didn't happen, then she's saying maybe the absolute. He's gonna be like, no, probably not.
Yeah, I will say you didn't get anything that was like a hard moment of a connection.
Okay. The those people, the absolutes. Sorry, hi. We haven't met really.
Oh, I'm so sorry,
I'm
Lady
new.
Merinda.
Lee.
Wonderful to meet you.
Lord, no, Lee. And either way, it's probably not connected to the people. But there are. I mean, I was always told not to like go outside after the lights outside turned on or whatever, because bad things happen. So probably a, a gang, or I don't know. I don't come down here. I'm sorry.
Oh, come
Oh.
down.
Never mind.
Sorry.
My lady, when you say that things have gone missing and then people don't remember, are you saying that the thief is so unremarkable that they don't remember, or does it seem like their memories have been tampered with?
We have had an arcanist take a look at some of these accounts, and they believe that there is some thought manipulation. Apparently, there's some sort of signature, some sort of mark that's left behind. And our arcanists have been able to deduce that this mark is left behind on these individuals who lose their items.
Do you happen to know what it looks like?
Sorry, ask your question one more time. My brain turned off.
The mark, what does it look like?
Oh, well, they describe it as it's more of a it's like a brand.
And Winnie will take like a napkin. If you've seen it, would you mind marking it out for us?
Oh, I've not personally seen it. It's strange. They say they could detect it with some magical something with their eyes. It's a brand without being a brand. I don't know how that makes sense, but I'm no wizard myself.
Of course.
Do you know? Are there any people available or around who did lose their memory that you know of?
Oh, you could try Violet. She lives in the lower city. She reported that a necklace belonging to her late husband had been taken. It was very important to her, but she couldn't give any other information.
Lois, okay. Would she be receptive to visitors?
Oh, she's quite friendly. Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
Violet is a young and adventurous persuasion. I'm sure if there was an opportunity to make new friends, that she would be excited about it.
Those in the telepathic bond immediately pick up on Leo. A chance for Leo to do mind stuff. If the brand isn't the absolute, at the very least, he might be able to see what it is himself and see if there's anything connecting to another space.
Of course.
This is the wizard side of him coming out.
Nerd.
And in the telepathic bond, Udazesh will also say, every artist leaves a mark in some way. This is how we might be able to track them.
Right.
Okay.
My lady. When it comes to the goings on of the cult, the more information that you can give us, the better chance that we have to figure out if anything has been left behind. And when he speaks, it's not an accusation. It's not, I know you're hiding something. It's sympathy.
Mm-hmm.
It's, these are trying times, but we are here to help. And we want to help.
The last agent that they were said to have cornered was a tiefling, but one horn as opposed to two. Sort of a deep green skin. He spoke with an accent. Funnily enough, it's not too off from yours, if you don't mind my mentioning.
When he goes a little wide-eyed.
Oh, that's okay. No, not a lot of people talk like I do me, but this gentleman, green skin, one horn. You say he was captured. Did you say what he was doing? Him?
Well, he had been attempting to transport a cart. There were 3 individuals that he had captured. Those of the draconic persuasion. When he was cornered, it was clear his adept at physical combat was difficult, but we managed to subdue him just before he burst into flames. And there was nothing left of him when the flames died down.
Not even ash or just a little bit of soot?
No, nothing.
Okay.
How long ago was this?
This had been not too long after the High Harvestide attack.
Hell hands never tire. Since that happened, have you had any other cases of unusual tieflings coming through town? Obviously nothing too mundane. Specifically something similar to this.
Oh, no. No.
Okay. Well, I might as well give away the goose on this one. That's a former associate of mine. I don't talk to him much anymore. I quit the business he did and him. So it looks like that there's Masochist, and he is trying very hard to come back and get the Dragonborn he thinks he's deserved for his mistress. That was the High Harvestide, so probably gonna go back again in a couple of months, him.
His mistress.
Oh, yeah. Tiamat. Maybe Zarael by proxy. I don't know. That's a dog right there. He goes wherever the meal takes him.
Right, you did mention something about Zariel in court. My apologies.
It's okay. I think you're all here trying to chase around illusions and daydreams, but you keep forgetting that there are two devils looking at you with hungry eyes and gnashing teeth. We're going to solve this problem because that's what we do, but don't ever forget that there's something else.
Illusions and daydreams.
I'm a poet.
Can't imagine why your works haven't been published.
Oh, because I write them on skin, not books, yeah. Not like human, not like skin books, because that ain't, I don't, like, I'm an artist. This the work I do. I don't do, because I met some people that are like, oh, let's put that in a leather book, and I'm like, you know what? You know what I'm trying to get at here. Right, mon frere? We all on the same page.
Yes.
We're trying to
we
make
are.
this world safe. And right now, there's a lot of layers to that.
What can I do? What do you need?
Well, I think right now what we all need to do is worry about whatever's going on in the sewers. Sounds like we got a leftover of the Absolute or something else. But on top of that, we need to be aware that there are going to be more devils coming back. We need to start focusing on the bigger picture while we worry about the small picture. At least that's what I think, me. What do my compatriots, our brothers in arms, got to say about that?
We need to start tracking where else that big dragon that's stealing things comes and goes. Mostly where it goes. Because I have a weird feeling about what it might be actually doing with those eggs, and I don't like it. And so we need to find out where it took those eggs. I mean, we needed to find out where it took those eggs even before I had a really weird feeling about it, but now I have a very weird feeling. And so we need to extra special find those eggs.
And really quickly, because my brain is there's a part that's not clicking. I know Masochist. Is she saying he was one of the folks who has the brand, or
She is saying that Masochist was one of the Cult of the Dragon people that they managed to corner.
oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Not the brand, okay, not the brand people. Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah. I think yeah.
And once again, my lady, if you've heard anything about those lanterns, as I said, that is the linchpin
Well,
in her whole plan?
I would start with Gortash's manor. It hasn't been, well, it has been thoroughly ransacked from top to bottom to make sure that there was no other stains left behind from his presence and his activity. But perhaps there is something inside. As I understand it, your associate had been staying in there for some time.
Well, associate?
Yeah, that's what got me too.
It's like the green person with the horn. You said you used to know them. I don't.
They were. Oh, I'm so sorry.
No.
Lady.
Just making sure. Yeah, you said there was a green tiefling with a horn.
Oh, I
Oh.
think associate. I think we all think associate is like a friendly term, but he is an asshole.
Yeah. So the green tiefling who's squatting at Gortash's manor. Is that what you're saying, my lady?
Yes.
I guess ironic.
Also, speaking of that Mazika, if your people see him again before they confront him, can they get a message to us somehow?
I'm sure I can try to persuade some of those in charge of the Flaming Fist. Sure, yes. Would you prefer to be notified?
Yeah, because and Udazash this whole time has been like rooting around in her bag and comes out with at this point a napkin that's like a month and a half old and carefully opens it up. There's a little bit of like this weird residue on it that has a faint smell of sulfur and says, I can track him, but he does have to be on this plane of existence. I think my friends can also help too. But he needs to be on this plane of existence. So if you confront him and he does the poof thing, I cannot track him. But if you tell us he's here, and then we follow him, we might be able to find out what he's doing. Because I have part of him.
That is both very heartening and also a little terrifying.
That's what I do.
I was gonna say that's pretty much Udazash in a nutshell.
Thank you. Wraps the napkin back up and stuffs it in a thing.
Yeah. Oh, and it was legitimately a compliment.
Oh yeah, she knows.
Before I forget, my lady, and from the party funds, Winnie will pull out the 3,000 gold worth of gems that had been set aside. She will slide it across the table.
For
When those who are tasked to protect the city refuse to do their jobs, then those who have the means should step up.
Thank you.
I may or may not have also chewed out Older Ravengard a little bit for letting it get this bad, so there might be more help coming.
Well, thank you. It's nice to know that he is not entirely deaf to anyone but her, she says as she picks up the pouch. Thank you.
How deaf does he get? How if he's not doing
How
his
thick are the
job?
rose-colored glasses that he wears? Very thick.
And is there a matching pair of glasses that also I just say okay. Never. I just want to know how much our
listen.
Duke is paying attention to his job and not a mother.
No, let me. I should. I should rephrase. That was disrespectful.
Bim.
They are quite smitten, and while adorable in some sort of romance book, they're doing what they can. It's the true problem, if we want to get political, is Whitlock.
Yes, that's what the Duke said.
But I should refrain from openly disparaging members of the court in which I am a part of.
I mean, we are in a private room.
Yes, we are in a private room, but we also exist in a world where there are magical means of listening to conversations and knowing someone's true intent. I should be respectful to those who could be listening.
You would have in the telepathic bond. You all just know when Leo's about to mentally do something. So talking about going into people's minds, just like, do I detect her thoughts to see just what she's not saying about mom and dad? But I'm not. I'm not.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
Nope.
Fine. Because Winnie would have absolutely been like, do it.
I don't think he wants to. He's scared.
Oh, you know what? That's fair. When he kind of opens her mouth to say something, has a moment of, I have a few thoughts. One, I might be able to figure out where that green feller went to. Because Laura just remembered that Winnie still has scrying. Yeah. Whoopsie. Two, you said the manor was ransacked?
Yes, after his fall, the Flaming Fist and a number of others did clear out anything that they thought could be related to the Dead Three, the Absolute, anything else.
Well, if people are taking shite that don't belong to them, it's entirely possible our thieves might have gone rooting around as well, so it's a place to start.
It's entirely possible, for sure.
She'll look to the others. Do you want to take a look there before we go trekking through the sewer?
I will if you want me to, but the longer we wait, the colder the trail will get. So I'm kind of antsy to go follow the trail.
All right.
And not for nothing, but if Master Kithar is doing his little teleportation, there's probably not much of him left there, so we probably just better off going to the sewer first.
No, you're right. Then we best get a move on.
Well, I wish you luck. Please come back safe, and just thank you. Thank you for doing what those in charge of this sort of thing should be doing.
I believe as long as all goes well, we'll likely be at the Elf Song if you need us.
Delightful.
Thank you, my lady.
Of course. We'll say, just because, while you were having this conversation, you were delivered your tea. And it is perfection. This is it's literally, and apparently this is an actual thing in Baldur's Gate. There is a special blend that is highly addictive in this tea house. But while you enjoy yours, it's clear that this was not the same addictive blend that brings everybody in.
Shall we?
I have to be honest with myself.
Do it.
Do it.
And I hate it, but I have to be honest with myself.
Give it.
He
Don't hate it.
Chill. He doesn't realize it. Just because of where we are and what's happening and enjoying the tea and having a conversation, he starts to get up and he pulls out his card to pay.
Oh no!
Before he realized, oh, I don't have to. But also, he just pulled out the card.
Okay. I think would Marcus see this? I'm gonna say he does. And the minute that happens, he's gonna just kind of put a big 6'9" arm just kind of like over your shoulder and kind of blocking your vision. He's like, "We don't go about that, mon frere. We're here with upper society, us."
Marcus, make me a quick dexterity saving throw.
Saving throws are not what I'm good at. Let's
Oh,
go.
no.
Okay. Wait.
These are noises.
How much time before we go in the sewer, everybody?
Oh, no, it's not long, fam.
I am
We got-
not. bur- I'm
We got
not bur-
one.
I mean, the trail is going to get cold if we let.
Luck,
if we wait.
luck.
You have luck.
This might be
Luck,
super
luck.
important.
But also,
I'm gonna-
like, I am.
Reroll? Is that
Listen. If it fails, it also fails.
True. But you know, I have all this luck that I barely use. Might as well at least
Fair,
spend two of
fair.
them to do mediocre. I would rather do mediocre than bad. So that's gonna be only a 13.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like it's probably not good, but it's not bad enough to be interesting. We're just gonna do our best, everybody.
So I'm going to send my party the first roll that I made.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Where are you
Help.
sending this? Where do I go?
Dear.
Oh no!
Where am I going?
Right
Oh
to,
Discord.
Okay.
to our special Critic Chronicles Discord.
Okay.
Our creator-only Discord.
Yeah.
I got asked.
You can't get in.
No, I don't Discord while we're here, but it's good to know.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
I have to. I'm thinking. My DM brain. Leo.
mm-hmm.
What is 10 plus your sleight of hand?
What's that magical number we've been enjoying tonight?
20s? It's all just 20s, right?
Nope.
Right.
It's 13 tonight.
Ass.
Oh
Uh, Winnie, with your
Yeah.
passive insight, there is the slightest of shifts in Lady Merinda's body language. In that moment, as everybody is rising, and that small little moment happens. But she's quiet. Doesn't seem to say anything.
Hostile or suspicious, or I will roll for it if I have to.
I'll say
but-
for that, go ahead and give me a roll.
Okay, that's not bad. 21.
Not necessarily suspicious. More surprise. And for just a slight moment, a teeny bit of being calculating.
Oh, the telepathic link is still open, right? Leo, you're gonna hear Winnie just. Oh, I think she's onto us.
Onto us for what?
The card. She saw the card.
Let's just go.
Yep. It will be smiling, polite, nods of heads, and just a very calm exit because we're not going to make a scene.
No
As-
scene. Don't
oh,
be
no.
suspicious.
Don't be,
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
One quick thing.
Oh, shit.
Just be careful. There are thieves you're looking for, after all. And, well, I wouldn't want you to lose anything.
We will be as careful as we can, my lady.
Can I just
We appreciate your concern.
go get a bag of holding real quick?
I've got a bag of holding.
For some reason, I'm picturing that, like, the second the door closes, that is, like, heard through the door.
Take it.
Yeah, no, it does Leo actually hand it over as we're leaving?
Not immediately, but when we get to a space where no one is around, even if he's just walking, turning a corner, he's like, huh?
well, and
What?
in the telepathic bond, Uzash is actually going to ask, is that card a thing that only you have, or is it a thing nobles have, or is it a thing only people in Baldur's Gate in certain places? Like how notable is that card?
Well, there are not many who have. I'm really glad Kellen isn't here. There's not many people who have access to a never-ending item of magic that can somehow be connected to your gold and transmuted instantaneously to someone else through teleport. It's really, really rare. Basically, just the Parliament.
Okay,
Okay.
so not a lot of people, but not necessarily immediately know who you are.
Process of elimination.
It's all right.
You know,
Maybe she didn't. Maybe it was, your gowns, beautiful. You look. You wearing gray, and maybe it's gray. Maybe it's.
Look, either way, she either know or she don't, and regardless, she ain't doing anything about it. No reason to get upset, everybody. I think we okay.
We just gave her a lot of money to help with
true.
the lower city, and we're helping do a lot of things she wants us to do, and we're being really nice to her. So it would be really not in her best interests to out you, and if she does, I will kill her.
You know, Uri, I love your sense of finality, me, but I don't think this is the time for that. I don't think this is the person we kill.
I don't think we will need to. She seems like a fairly smart person, and outing you in this moment seems like a very bad idea for her, just on a professional basis. But in case it happens.
Yeah. So, how about we go to the sewer us and worry about this a little later? I think we're doing pretty good right now.
Immediate map and mental. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Laura.
Oh no! As we're walking and as we get the map of the lower city access, did you want me? Scryan technically won't do much if he's on another plane, but at the very least, if he's in the material plane, I could see where he is.
Oh, Maziketh.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to do it now or later, but that's a very, very good idea. And she'll rummage around and grab the napkin of remains and hand it to you, because that will help with the scry.
Oh yeah. Well, technically,
That is a magic item. The napkin of remains.
The napkin, yeah,
Napkin
it is
of
a
remains.
part of him.
technically.
Hold on. Napkin of remains sounds like something you would bring with you when your dog has to poop.
Or,
You know what? We
or
are not a fan of this devil, and
or-
thus
hear me out. Hear me out. When your dog has to poop or when your hellhound has to poof, either way, you use the
Oh,
napkin of remains.
I am here.
He gave me a get, and I am an improv god.
I
No,
am
I'm not.
here for degrading this asshole in any way, shape, or form. So yes.
All right. Let's figure out what the fuck's going on with she'll kind of point towards the sewer grate that I'm assuming we're approaching. That, and before we call it a night, I should be able to sit down and figure out if he's still sniffing around. Fucking dog he is.
It's just as we were walking and you all were talking, he's just focusing on the map, and every maybe 5 or 6 steps, you see the map widen and it's just the full map, and then it goes to the corner of our just imagination as you're walking, and then it comes back.
Yes.
Please tell me there are little cones too,
Yes.
like are at the edge of it, so you see where your vision is.
Yes.
Oh my
You
god.
suddenly see it zoom in and like, okay, now we want to go over here. But
We got so meta,
and we
'cause-
just wow.
Is it so it's a perfect little circle, I'm assuming? There's
Yeah,
some
just like to the side, just a little bit. Just it gets one of the things like you see the map and it's at the corner of your eye, but sometimes it gets like all in your face. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
oh my god.
I'm just imagining like, wait, where are you? Where are you? I'm over here by Social Sundries. I don't even know where I am. How did I get over here? Hold on.
How the fuck am I over here?
Meet me at the fast travel place. Yeah, I'll see you there right away. Give me 5 minutes. It's just
In the telepathic bond.
oh.
Like Leo, this is very, very cool, but why is North always moving around? North should always be up. Did you make it so that North is
Yes.
always up? I don't understand. It's very disconcerting for maps to have a compass that makes a move.
That is funny.
Oh my god.
You want a break here?
yes. As you guys approach, Jesus Christ, no, hold on. As you guys approach a sewer grate with the intent of climbing inside, we are going to go ahead and take our break. So, to our wonderful chat, thank you so much for tuning in. You're loved, you're appreciated. Give us about 10-ish minutes to do the bio break thing. Stick around. We've got some other fun planned. It'll be good. It'll be great. See you guys in about 10 minutes. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. So, as I understand it, you guys were at. It doesn't take much. You see, like, some sewer caps just in the street. Are you picking just any old one? Are you looking for something specific?
Unless I am persuaded otherwise, which Udazash is always persuadable by these four, because Shale's with us, right? Actually, is Shale with us? No,
Shale is not with you.
She's with Sexy Orc.
Shell's getting laid.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
So these 3 fine individuals can always persuade her, but unless that happens, she wants to go back to the sewer grate that she saw, because she feels like she'll have the best chance of tracking the thing
Okay.
in any way,
Makes
shape,
sense.
or form. So,
Okay. Oh,
Ooh,
wait.
I will wait.
I get to do a thing.
I like it when you get to do things.
I get
We
to
like
do
the
a
things
thing.
that are
Hold
done.
on. Hold on.
Hold the one.
The things that Leo does are always very cool.
No, this is perfect. I didn't think I'd get a chance to bring this up. Maybe I've done it once. I don't remember. Either way, then once we get to that grate, while Udazash is most likely getting her bearings as the rogue that she is, and tracker, ranger, like this is her element. At the very least, fair. At the very least, let me go. Get this. Are you not going to scroll? Thank you. Yeah, here we are. When we get back to the spot, and he's thinking about maybe that was the person who was branded by the absence of we don't know. Getting back, he doesn't really think about it as his mind opens up, and he begins to look around suddenly, and he casts Clue. When I cast this spell, I just all footprints and fingerprints within the 45-foot radius of a point you touch become highlighted and glow faintly for the duration. At the time of casting, choose any number of time up to the last 10 days to the present. Only footprints left within that time will be highlighted. Each creature, they're all different colors. Yeah, I want to look. I saw that guy. Saw what he looks like. Hopefully, I can remember his feet. And we got someone who did see him. So if I could follow his literal foot print, or carbon footprint. um,
Does he go green?
Buddha's Ash, for whatever reason, suddenly sounds like Tim Curry as she comes on over and points to where the guy turned to jello and slid on through, so that you know exactly where to look for stuff.
yeah,
Like it.
and obviously it's into the telepathic bond, and I think you literally see like just like think very Billie Jean. When Michael stepped on the platform and it glowed, you see like the footprint glows slightly, like as if it's walking. do do.
I will. We didn't mean it. We didn't mean to Twitch. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It was a joke. We're not doing the whole song. It's fine.
Leo, is this how you track things? By sight?
I thought this is how you track things.
I mean,
I learned.
the sight helps, but I usually track by smell.
Oh, I thought you were looking at. Didn't know you can track by. I guess that makes sense. Well, you know, people track it. I figure you went to look for footprints, and I think my brain said footprints.
Oh,
There's
well,
footprints.
I do look, but I definitely smell more than look. But this is fascinating that you can do this. This is amazing.
I'm learning everything every day. Well, just in case there's the sewer and smells is.
Oh yes, it's going to be filled with very fascinating smells, I'm sure. But you know that is what happens when you're in a sewer.
Prestidigitation.
Wait, where did it go? Where did it go? Wait, hold on. Now it's gone. Oh wait, there it is.
Oh, that's mean.
But obviously he will let Utazaz lead this search mission, but with the clue potentially giving any advantage for looking or whatever, just as it's literally just going to be following its footprints.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, you have found yourselves at that grate, which is awesome, fantastic. The footprints do glow. You can see one foot is a little diagonal, and the other is almost fully turned around as this individual was walking. But yeah, you do see the entrance into the sewer, but it is a mighty small sewer grate. So what's your
Now,
plan?
if we were to remove any of the bars, could we get in at that point?
Yes.
Or okay, I'm going to turn to Marcus and say, so originally I was just going to like magic myself in, but if you could punch down some bars and make it really easy, I think that would be very neat.
I'm gonna look at the bars, just kind of stroke my chin when I'm looking at them, crack my knuckles, and I'm just gonna start kind of grabbing the bars and testing the give a little bit. I'm 6'9", 20 strength. Can I just bend these suckers, or do I have to make a real big show out of this?
Give me a strength check, because this is still solid steel.
I'm just saying, if I can bend these, put that on my accomplishment list.
Wait.
What?
I don't want to jump into like DM if you want to go with the roll, but I have a thing that could help.
Yeah, go for it.
So Winnie's like watching this exchange and sees that Marcus is about to do a ridiculous feat of strength, and she just kind of taps him on the shoulder, and I will cast Enhance Ability.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
Advantage on strength checks.
Okay. Okay, that's better with the advantage. We're looking at 25. At first, it was a die face of 2, and then you gave me advantage, and it went to 25.
It takes several minutes, but you, Marcus, you sort of grab and pull as hard as you can, and you can hear some of the stone that the steel bars are embedded into start to crack before eventually one of them just fully rips out of the stone, and the other maybe a minute or minute and a half behind it. Yeah, that's a wide enough opening for sure that people could fit in. I will say, if you only got a 20, you were probably going to deal with some like negative penalties for exerting yourself that hard, but 25, you're the beast of brimstone. You got this.
All right. So I rip off the bars.
Traps.
I got moose neck. So that's what I call it, moose neck. So anyway, with the bars on, I'm looking at this kind of impressing myself because I know for sure Marcus was like, I was just playing around me. I had no idea I could do that. And then he just kind of throws the bars away and goes, if anyone asked, I did that. Tell
Marcus,
everybody I did that. Yeah.
as you say, didn't know I could do that. You just hear very, very faint whisper.
You're welcome.
Sorry. And Marcus hears that. He kind of starts thinking to himself, just like, I guess there's more books than I thought to this. And then he straightens up, kind of docks his cowboy hat low, and makes a big kind of bow and gesture and go, ladies, ladies, and gentlemen, I present to you the sewer of Baldur's Gate.
All right, let's go. And Udazash is immediately on her belly and scuttling on in like a gecko.
Okay.
Doesn't care that it's a sewer. Just immediately, yep, gonna take point and go for it.
Oh, I don't know why that sound got me.
I want to say though, like, very excited to be in here. No, I'm not, but very excited to have access, I guess. But the name of Leo's game is still stealth right now and not being seen and making sure the things that we do don't have tracks, etc., etc. So as Marcus bows, I think Leo's just for a moment he looks back at the bars. Actually, get on the other side. Get.
On the inside of the sewer.
Yeah, well, we have to be. And then you're gonna see those bars begin to float, rise up, float back. Now we're on the other side, and I'm gonna cast Mending to put it back together.
Oh.
So we don't. So it's as if no one ever meddled here.
I like
Leo
this.
Marcus is gonna see you do that and just again like jaw a gap just goes, Leo, you are full of surprises. Every time I think I run out of ideas about you, you show me new ones.
I just realized that if a god saw bars ripped off, most likely they would be like, "Oh, intruder," and like that's a problem or something.
Yeah, no, that's smart thinking that. Well, kudos. You brilliant. You're gonna be the one that get us all the way to the end of this one. That being said, who wants to take lead? Wait, that's stupid. I'll do that. I'll do the lead.
No, she's already gone.
She's already. We gotta
And
catch her. She's already going.
And then suddenly Udazash is around the corner and goes, no, I did not leave. I would not leave you behind. I've got to do the thing to make sure that we're all going to be stealthy, right?
Who are you? Are you crazy than a bloodhound? What are you doing? Let me catch up with you. And I just start like going after him. Like, how can you even smell nothing down here? Everything smells like awful.
I mean, that smells awful, but it's like 4 different kinds of awful and awful and all sorts of things. But like, then there's that over there, which raccoon, and then there's that. It would take too long to explain. Come here. And once everybody is close enough, she is going to say, I'm assuming we want to be stealthy.
Seems the best course of action. Yes.
At least at first. So let's do that. And when she says that, there is a whoomp And for a moment, all of the bad smells get pushed away. And then it's as if all the bad smells come back. And it's bad for a second. And then it's okay again. As she's going to cast Pass Without Trace, which, yes, is going to mask visual, but down here is also going to focus on smells. Because no one wants to, if you smell flowers in the middle of a sewer, people are going to notice.
That's fair.
That's true. That's so true.
And then she'll look at where Leo has pointed out the tracks. What color did you make the tracks again?
They're like white.
Okay.
Literally like vibrant, like LED light.
Love it. You're going to point at the tracks. She's going to take another sniff of them. And she's going to say, so I knew it went around this corner, but then that's all I know. I'll lead.
Okay.
Leo,
All right.
you got my back?
Looks back at the others. And will be.
She's going
He
to
will be-
remember the last time that he was like, I'm very stealthy. And so
Mhm.
True.
And he will just, you notice that just to aid in the stealth, if this is the ground, he is hovering over it ever so slightly.
Nice.
He doesn't actually touch the ground. And he will have her 6.
I think Winnie actually hesitates for a second. We are stone walls, stone ceiling. Claustrophobia is kicking in a little. So there's a moment of, ooh. Okay, all right. It's just for now.
Marcus is gonna kind of see that and whisper, but he's like, "You okay, mon chéri?"
Ooh. Lack of sky is disconcerting, but we persevere.
Yeah, that we do. Hey, no, this bon, this is a good thing. I know we're gonna be scary, but think of it. You do this one time, you can do this every time. You.
God, I hope not.
Take a deep breath and hold your nose. This will be over before you know it.
I'm going to lead the way. And I'm going to be looking for 3 things. Looking, smelling, tasting, touching, all the things. Ranger got a range. I'm going to be following the tracks, both using what Leo's provided, using all of my senses to follow the tracks. So I'm going to be following tracks. I'm going to be keeping an eye out for traps and or other beings, both other beings like this creature that we're following, and then just other ne'er-do-wells that might be down here, because there's lots of folks who use the sewers who are trying to remain incognito, and we don't want to run into them. And then overhearing Winnie's discomfort, I know we're going to be going down a bit further, but these are sewers, and the whole point of sewers is that the folks upstairs need to be able to empty into them. So no matter where you are in a sewer, it's not going to be that far to get an exit to go up. So Udazash is just going to kind of constantly have a mental note of where the nearest up exit is.
Mhm.
And if at any point Leo widens the map, she'll ping the nearest up exit.
Okay.
Just so that at any point, if Winnie has the moment of nope,
Yeah.
she's got the escape hatch.
Cool. I would first like everybody to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Ooh. Bestie.
Now I get it. Nat 20 for a total of 27. I don't care about the stink. I'm a gross person. I don't know.
I feel like Marcus has probably smelled worse,
Oh my god.
given everything that he's dealt with.
Yeah.
That
I'm sure he's just like, I mean, you got a bunch of sludge over there. You got brimstone and stink over there. It's just Avernus with no sky. That's all this is. Used to this. I can do this.
Whereas
Yum.
Udazash is taking very deep breaths and studying every smell and is taking note of everything. So she got a 7.
Okay. So natural
Fif-
27, 15.
15.
Okay.
Technically, I can use 2 luck to add 1. Right? Or is it 1 for 1?
If you use 2 luck, you can re-roll your d20. You can also just do 1 for 1 bonuses to your roll if you want.
Yeah. I don't know how I like a 15, so just in case, I will make it a 16. I scaled. Should my familiar do 1 as well?
No, that's fine.
Great.
Marcus isn't phased by the mess of the sewer. Winnie, my love.
That's a 10.
Okay. I'm, if only because it was literally just established earlier in this session. Udazash, I would like you to roll with advantage. If only because you thrive based on smell.
Well, that does give me a dirty 20.
Okay. Winnie.
Yeah.
Um
Hi.
You think you kind of have the idea of what a sewer is. Dark, underground, little musty. This is so much worse. Without going into too much detail, there are things that you see down here that you are convinced are, like, there's no possible way that the people who are living in this city can make that. The smell is impossible. It has all different kinds of flavors to it. And I'm going to
God,
say...
if the smell so bad you could taste it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. I'm going to say you are going to take the poisoned condition.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Laura, are you okay if I do a thing?
Yeah, do a thing. Okay, then it's... Winnie's already a little hesitant being down here. She's a death witch. She's a death doula. She is used to some of the things that humanoid bodies do as they decompose. There is a marked difference between a corpse and this. So like her sort of mauvish purple skin goes a little ashen. And it's a couple, that I'm going to say the word that everybody hates, the phrase that everybody hates. It's the hot spits.
Oh.
It's the hot spits. Sorry, CB.
I think Udazash is already kind of keyed into the fact that you're uncomfortable down here and notices that. And like is suddenly next to you. And very, very quietly, still out loud, but almost so quietly you think it is in the telepathic bond. You know why I keep trying all the really poisonous plants in your hothouse?
Because you just sort of like to touch things.
Well, there is that. That's true. That's true. There's also this. And with your permission, she's going to reach out and touch you on the shoulder. And she's going to cast Lesser Restoration.
Less.
ends one condition,
Nice.
which includes being poisoned. And when she does it, it's the Fey version of it. It's this Ranger Fey version. So what you feel is the natural world kind of like helping cleanse it out of you. But because it's got that Feyness to it, it happens in these weird fits and spurts. So like it almost tickles. It doesn't wash. It like kind of sparkles out of you in a weird way. It's not uncomfortable, but it's just weird.
Well, Winnie is also a Fey creature,
That's true.
so part of it might be expected. There's a level of weird that she is just sort of baseline used to.
Yeah. But I really should have told you in advance before I ate all of your plants. I'm sorry.
Wait, you ate all of them?
Well, before when we had the talk and then you made me eat the charcoal, I should have probably told you that it was going to be okay before you had me like do the thing, that it was going to be okay.
You are forgiven, Utasash. But thank you.
Oh yeah. I do not know how to help you not know what's down here because that's what I do. But if it gets bad again, let me know and I can at least get rid of it again, okay?
I will. I appreciate it.
Okay. I'm sorry it makes you feel bad because it's really cool. And then she scampers back to the front.
Next, I would like a stealth check from everybody because I assume we are moving stealthily through these sewer tunnels.
That's the point. Everybody gets a +10.
You see Barnabas pop out of my pocket. I'm very excited to be doing some hot rogue shit. He's almost like dun 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 dun, like starting to scamper around.
Barnabas basically does parkour off of the walls for a hot second because he's so excited.
Parkour.
So he's gonna help me.
Okay.
Actually, no. He helps our big ass loaf in the back.
I was gonna say you're not even touching the floor.
Yeah, I was like, no, I'm fine. He goes to help you. Just kind of scampers around your feet, but it's also like showing you, stay over here, get over here. You're glowing, put that glow out. You know.
He becomes a little like air traffic controller.
I feel like so much of it is just the suit of armor that it's just like I'm running like this so that the plates don't clack so much when I move. Little hot tip from a LARPer: if you're wearing plate mail, just do this. It'll take out most of the sound.
From a fellow LARPer, I can confirm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, what do we get?
Oh, interesting.
With the +10, I got a 40.
Jesus fucking
Fuck.
shit.
Yep. With +10, I did get a 30.
I'll save myself for last. I think that's just the most dramatic way to do that. What do you got, Laura?
23.
Okay, I just want to say this. With someone granting me advantage to remove my disadvantage, with the +10 that I'm getting from this spell, with all the good work that we have put into this, I got a 20.
Hey.
Hey,
That's all I got.
that's
Everyone else is doing all the work.
Let me
All Marcus.
actually use my reaction to expend a psionic die.
20 is real good.
It's really good.
Let's
for,
make it a
like-
26.
There we
Alright.
I'll
go.
take it. I'll take it.
We need our big flame boy to not make a scene immediately. Jesus.
Nailed it.
I'm just saying. If you want to, Dungeon Master, later I can get bracers of armor or whatever from like monk's shit and be like, I'm no longer a pots and pans man everywhere I go.
Clang, 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 clang.
I don't sound like a kitchen being thrown down a flight of stairs.
Yes. I don't sound like someone's like, losing their shoes in the laundry machine.
Like a
All
pair
right.
of steel-toed boots going through the dryer.
Exactly.
Well, you all start moving through these tunnels, and it is actually that is another question. Dark vision. Whom has the gift? 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool, great. I could just keep going. I love. Oh, thank God. Okay, cool. You are moving through this particular tunnel, which looks like it's about to connect with a much larger, almost labyrinthine, like larger tunnel with other offshoots that go throughout the rest of the city. There is a pretty much ankle deep liquid at your feet. Yeah. And there are the sounds of, runoff coming from other tunnels moving through. You've got drips of just moisture coming from the top, creating these sort of almost beautiful, if it wasn't from literal shit, stalactites from the stone coming from above a little bit. Everything just feels musky and humid and heavy. With your stealth check, I will say that you see in the tunnel, like you guys continue moving through, you've got the glowing prince. Uda's ashes are also immediately on it too. You see these footprints go around several particular spots. And I assume you guys would follow along that trail. Is that correct?
I definitely point that out because we all already know that this creature was not the most graceful. So if it made a point to avoid a spot, there's a reason. So yeah, I'd be pointing those spots out, and at least from some sort of distance, also kind of keeping an eye on what might be there, if it is a trap, if it is something else, just to keep that in mind in case we need to be booking it back this way.
Okay. You continue to move through until you hear echoing further through the tunnel, followed by what sounds like screeching. And it's kind of constant. What do you guys do?
Is it further down the tunnel we're headed towards?
Yes.
Okay.
It looks like the tunnel goes forward maybe 40 feet or so, and then there's a slight curve to the right. So you can't see whatever's making that noise, but you know it's going to be further up the tunnel.
Does Udazash want to try to get an eye on it? And would they like any assistance in the eye department?
Yes and yes.
He realized how that sounds. No, just I'm gonna. Can I touch your face?
Sure.
Okay. And he places a hand on your on your face, specifically over your eyes. And when they pull back, to you, nothing has changed. To everyone else, Udazaz seems to have the eyes of, not like a rat. That's the first thing he's thinking of, but just something that's more like nocturnal, something that sees, like maybe like slitted or something just a little different. I'm gonna cast enhance ability on wisdom specifically so you can have better perception and insight and things. But just outwardly, it's as if there's just a reality shift. It's more of an illusion than anything.
Awesome.
Having two characters with enhance ability. This is great. Totally fine with this.
You know, you had 3,
I know.
and then I swapped it out for something else.
Oh boy. No, it's totally fine.
Okay, stay right here. I'm gonna go take a look. I'll be right back. And she's gonna she'll go forward, but she'll climb up onto, you said the tunnel makes a bend to the left?
To the right.
To the right. She's gonna climb up onto the right wall. And that's how she's going to approach that bend,
Mhm.
both so that she can get out of the water just to eliminate any splashing, and then also she can peek around a little bit easier just to see and smell what's going on.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay. Be a 26, thanks to Leo.
With a 26, you can see as you approach that bend in the tunnel and look further down, it's about 60 feet ahead. You spot the individual that you had seen earlier. Half of their leg looks to be caught in something that is in the ankle deep water. From this angle, you see just like an ooze, but with teeth that have pierced into like right above where the knee is. And you're watching this individual again, very strangely try to maneuver out of this thing's maw. And you're hearing this high pitched screech coming from them. And they are trying real hard. At one point, you see like one of the arms like tries to almost like hit, but there's no force behind it. There's no coordination. There's no buildup.
I'll relay what I'm seeing in the telepathic bond, but while I'm doing that, the noise that this creature is making, it's not language.
Mm-mm.
Do I recognize it as a noise that a specific animal or a creature would make?
Make me a history check.
15?
With a 15, I'd say that that's enough. And we'll time this. You're trying to think of why that sounds familiar. And as this individual keeps struggling, this robe, this like dark gray robe with the hood up, it's reacting to the movements until the hood falls back. And you can see it is a humanoid with a big hole in their skull where the brain is actively moving and gesturing and gesticulating in the cavity. And it is screeching angrily. You identify this screech to be coming from an intellect devourer.
And so in the telepathic bond, your Udasash go, oh, well, that makes weird amount of sense. Also creepy, also weird. Huh. It's gonna jump out of that body any second now, and we are going to need to kill it.
What did you say? Sorry.
Have you ever seen one of those little brains on legs that go along with the mind flayers? I shot 4 or 12 of them when the big fight happened. They're very, very fast. But yeah, they eat your brain.
I beg your pardon.
And Udazash is going to try to do what Leo so effortlessly does, and take the picture in front of her and display it for everybody. And it's probably going to look like it is in crayon.
I was
But it will
just
still
thinking the
be-
same thing.
But it won't be like child's drawing in crayon. It will be relatively accurate, just in crayon.
I don't think I, Leo, have ever intentionally seen an intellect devourer. Does the intellect devourer? We got that. The other, the thing, is their recollection because of thing of what that is.
Yes. You make me an intelligence plus your proficiency bonus check.
Okay. $21.
The screeching changes for you specifically because every time you hear a screech, you're picking up some words, and they're broken because you're not directly focusing on it. It's not directly focusing on you, but you're hearing
Free. Go. Move.
Are we about to have an us? I don't think he does it on purpose. From him, hanging out with Winnie and Marcus, as Udazash is clearly stealthing forward. So there's a level of separation, but he suddenly starts to walk in that direction. Not like a brisk walk, but he starts to head in the direction. Yes.
So many
brisk
callbacks
walk
this episode.
while floating.
yes. Not that, but yeah, he does
brisk
begin to move in that direction.
Okay.
Leo.
Mhm. It's okay. I think.
Okay.
You,
Well, you gotta look at Marcus.
come with.
Like, no.
Mhm.
Okay. I'll just, so I shake grumble. Just trails off in concerned Sylvan.
Go rumble.
I'm gonna, I don't know, I like mummy hold my armor and try to walk after, just swearing in Cajun French the whole time, just be like, oh, Mia, coach, you lucky I love you, Mom. Get over here. Just kind of.
Okay.
Puta.
As you come around the corner, the shell is still struggling to free itself.
It was the other question. You did say there was like mouth with eyes or something that was keeping it held.
Yes. There is this almost ooze like thing. It doesn't have a form. It doesn't have, oh, I can see the arms and the legs and it blah blah blah. It's just a puddle that is like flubber like attached itself to the leg, and you can see where there are small sharp teeth that have sunk into the leg of this intellect devourer's transport, that it is trying so desperately to kick off, but every time the intellect devourer tries to move the body, this thing like stretches and then pulls it back, so it's got some like elasticity to it. Yeah. And with my perception check, it didn't seem to notice you.
And as my friends join me in watching this horror show, which Udazash finds fascinating, and Lauren finds horrific, now that I've identified problem A and problem B, problem C, this ooze with a mouth. Can I tell what this is?
Make me a nature check.
Okay. I mean, this is probably a much more natural creature because I got a natural 20 for a 24.
Oh, Jesus.
I have a couple
Well-
things I'm real good at, although this I only have a +4 to, so I rolled really well.
You identify this thing as a sewage ooze.
Oh.
It is an ooze that is literally made of
Sewage.
sewage.
Excellent. All right. Not from Fraggle Rock, though. Okay.
No.
All right. Can I, with the natural 20, do I at least get like the top 2 bullet points of what I should be the most aware of when confronting a sewage ooze?
Well,
Like
while
if I was to warn my friends of 2 things.
sure. On land, very slow.
Okay.
In water, very fast.
Okay.
And while it can live off of the sewage, we'll just do that nice big broad term, but I hope my party knows what I mean.
Mhm.
Actual living matter, big delicacy for this thing. So pretty much imagine a shark when it smells blood in the water. That's the idea.
Okay. As you all come walking on up, that's what Udazash is also filling you in on is sewage ooze. I don't know why they don't have just an otiag down here. Those are usually much more pleasant to deal with, and they like eating garbage. But yeah, sewage ooze, to be very careful of them in the water. They're very, very fast.
Well, we came here to hopefully see where they have gone, and it looks like they have gotten caught. Would it be? Do we try to find a different avenue, or? And he like mentally points at the brain. Technically, it's like the same ish, like not really the same, but it it might respond to me, and I could maybe get if it knows more. So it was inside before.
Oh, you mean like rescue it from the sewage ooze?
No, I don't know if rescue, but if I can interact with the, you called it an intellect devourer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that.
I
If
did not like it either.
if I can interact with that, and it knows stuff, then we can let it and the corpse just well, the circle of life, and if the ooze thing gets hit, then how do they say in halfling, Hakuna Matata?
That is a wonderful phrase.
Oh my god.
I had to make sure it was a language I could speak. Sorry.
I was just looking. I don't speak, so I don't think she would say that, but I couldn't help it.
No, it's still great. No, yeah, you do.
It's you have to. You have to.
You know what? Next time I level up, I will take that as another language.
Nice.
So wait, Leo, if you think you can get anything out of it, you might as well.
What can we do to help?
Make sure that ooze thing doesn't try to find me as a delicacy in a tea house or something.
Understood.
Why do you want the distraction? I can go over there and
No. I don't think distraction. I think that makes things worse because then the brain is moving and stuff.
And then we've got the ooze that decides it wants something bigger and more alive to chew on.
I was definitely thinking about just fighting the ooze with teeth.
No, I don't need to get close. I don't think maybe, but just unless, and he looks at Udazash. If we think we can get other information without it, I don't have to. But I figured it might know something.
Well, if you think you can get it by doing stuff in the brain, and you want to, we will protect you. The only other thing I can think of is freeing it from the garbage ooze and letting it go and following where it goes.
Could also do that.
Or freeing it from the garbage ooze and then hoping that it is willing to talk to us afterwards because we freed it from the ooze.
So you're thinking we're going to go over, grab the body, do a little tussle, save the body, talk to the intellect about what?
But yeah, we are not talking to the body. The body is just the body now.
Yeah, no, I figured from the fact that the brain was on the outside of his head that he might not be alive, him. So
Yeah.
No, there's nothing left there. Leo, what do you think?
If I don't, if it's easy, I guess for us to maybe talk to it while it's not attached to body, then we take body away, or I can just talk to it as is.
Well, I don't know a lot about the brain on legs thing. I do know they did like to have a body to be in. And so I'm worried if we take the body away, it's going to look for another body. So if we take the body away, I think we're trying to kill it before it takes one of our bodies.
Okay, then let's just make sure ooze doesn't do stuff.
Absolutely.
All right.
I pull out my bow.
I am going to. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, Winnie's going to sort of strafe around to be like catty corner to Udazash. Actually, she's gonna pull out the broom and like hover a little bit. And then I would like to held action, hold an Eldritch Blast in case the ooze gets violent.
Okay.
GM, how tall is the ceiling here in the sewer?
It's not that tall. I'm gonna say maybe 8 feet. You're
I'm
getting
already-
there.
You're starting
You
to
know,
get
I wouldn't say you're
uncomfortable.
shrugging, but you're definitely feeling uncomfortable.
Yeah. So okay. So enough that going large would not be applicable. Okay. Cool. I'm going to start kind of tracing on my hand a different sigil, and I'm just going to walk over to the creature, and I want to say, if we're gonna do this little fight, I want you all to give me the go ahead, and I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. Bio leave.
Was that in the telepathic bond?
Of course it was.
Okay, well, I missed out, so just imagine with everything that Marcus just said.
Just imagine the devil speaking in this creepy double talk Cajun, and it's.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Leo. Oh, you're muted. You're muted.
With everyone getting situated. What was that? Everyone getting situated, and just watching. A slight confidence comes upon him as he's still just hovering off the ground. He probably hovers up slightly more now. The air of like this is a wizard, but it's not a wizard. And he looks. Okay, go Steph. And he's just gonna like stare at this thing for a while, and then inevitably that kind of warble you all feel in that telepathic bond. As immediately I will attempt to detect thoughts.
You detect thoughts, and as you do so, you can see, the creature reacts. And while it's still in this ooze, you see the body kind of twitch a little bit so that the brain is now facing you directly.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear,
Free us from this creature. From this creature, you'll free us.
I can't handle this. Oh my god, nerds. Oh, well, before I do that, where are you going?
Oh, back to our home. To our home.
And where is the home?
Deep below where he sits. He
At
sits.
What does he mean?
so I have to make a save.
Technically, yes.
Okay. I am going to say. What's your DC?
19.
Okay. Yeah, it definitely failed. First off, when earlier you said, are we getting an us? I want to correct something. You're not getting an us. You're getting us. You see glimpses of the Nautiloid crash and that little intellect devourer crawl from the wreckage to find the body of another individual who was in a pod that you couldn't free them from. The crash had killed them, and so they decided to make use of that body. So, there's that.
That's freaking cool. Also, just in case, I definitely have my defense mode on.
Apropos of nothing.
That's cool.
That's
Um,
amazing. And Lauren is so excited. And I'm going to be so sad if we have to kill us because, oh my God.
Just checking it. So is the body they're in a little purplish, a little?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay.
The body that they were in, if I recall, it is a female form with like a bob cut sort of scenario here, but the whole skull cap is just gone.
That's cool.
You dive in a little bit more, and you see that they didn't bond as well with this body because they were already out of a body, so forcing yourself back into a different body, it had some issues. So while the heroes of Baldur's Gate were off fighting the Absolute in the big battle and Baldur's Gate, oh my god, all the magic and craziness, us was literally trying to walk towards the city in this body to be a part of it, and they didn't make it before the Absolute was defeated.
Buddy.
You detect when us says him, an image enters your mind. A drow with long black hair that goes down to about mid-back, ashen gray skin with two eyes that glow with intense psionic energy. You also pick up a name. Mako.
To him. To him.
And sharing with the class because I don't think he never doesn't do that. Okay, that is great. How far is him?
Oh. For us? Close by. Close by. Through this tunnel. Through several turns and twists. through the maze.
The maze, the maze, the maze. Okay. Well, um, well, would you be able to take me and others there?
Make me a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay. Okay. I want to know that each time I ask a question, that same question is just being written out with a question mark in front of the party. Like, should I say this? I don't know. It's like,
hold on. So you're saying, hold on.
We're
So
getting
you are
full
saying
meta
that
today.
you turned on the Twitch bot for Baldur's Gate 3 and you're having people vote for what you want to say.
But you only have 3 viewers. Well, 4.
Oh, it's
but
like when I was streaming video games.
4
Oh.
viewers, but she's currently AFK because she's doing something else.
Yes. She's just got the stream up in the background. She's clearly preoccupied.
lurking. Oh my gosh. Oh, I didn't even realize how meta that is. I hate myself. Yes.
That's sorry, that's amazing.
That's so good.
Oh.
24 because it's a nat 20.
Hey.
It goes in the book.
At the final page, and
Oh my gosh.
Leo convinces us to take them through the maze. Okay.
But also, like, legitimately question to party, do we follow us? With all of the knowledge that he just got and gave them.
It seems like the only lead we really have.
Yep, you need
Besides
to-
it, I was gonna say, besides if there is an us, then that means there always is a more. So if we let this one go, we're gonna have worse things later. We're gonna be in misery.
Also, it seems like this Mako, they are leader of this gang, and so, or thieves guild or whatever, and we should talk with them, figure out what is going on, why they are stealing, and make them stop or make them go away, or to make them come up with an arrangement that thieves guilds are supposed to have with the city.
At the very least, it seems like a conversation might be in order.
It's also to note, I guess I should have realized that there would be others in the town who didn't leave after others with
Oh,
there
they do the same kind of thing you do.
well, there was a lot of people who got transformed. It's fair to say I wasn't the only one who got lucky.
All right.
Okay. Then we have to get you out of back to us. I'm going to get you out of the body.
oh, preserve the body. The body.
Okay, never mind. Okay, we get the ooze thing off of body.
Implied.
Also, was
Smartass.
as a question to party. Can we get that off? Because I can't. I don't do that.
Us is sassy today. Okay.
Okay.
I'm here for sassy us. I'm here for us to be sassy.
Sassy us sounded like sassy ass, and I'm here for it.
I mean, I'm here for a sassy
too.
ass too. I'm here for all of it. I mean, I can start shooting it right now if we would like to start killing it right now.
Look, if that leg
Oh.
don't matter, I can just give you an unelegant situation and just separate the two.
But we don't know what that stuff is made of, and the worst things in being poisoned.
Also, it would be very hard for them to lead us through the maze with only one leg.
Oh, okay, no, that makes sense too.
I'm going to raise my hand, and I'm going to twist and attempt to telekinetically pull the body away from the ooze.
Okay. Make me an intelligence check.
Okay, with proficiency or no?
With proficiency, because this is
Okay.
something you're pretty good at.
Well,
You're pretty good at being
You're s-
intelligent.
You're so good at telekinetically pulling bodies out of the oozes.
am I?
Did we just hit the other end of the spectrum?
Very, very close. Very, very close.
Uh-oh.
Do I only have one luck point? I can't reroll this.
Give yourself a +1.
I mean, or let
Okay.
it ride and we do other things.
So, but it's your body. Okay. Well, yeah. Here we are. That's an 11. No math. 12.
Good news.
Mm-hmm.
You are able to free the body from the ooze. There is a little bit of a sound as the leg, which, let's be honest, while this body was functional, it was still a corpse.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of just pulls off, and the leg just sort of disappears into the ooze, and you watch this puddle just before, like, so fucking fast goes further down the tunnel away from you all.
Mm-hmm.
You watch the you basically like ragdoll, like moving around the body.
Just put it down. No, just put it down. Oh, come on.
You hear the sickening slap of a body against stone.
I'm gonna snap my fingers, activate thaumaturge, and just try to like slap it on the the leg wound just to cauterize it enough so we're not making a bloody mess. Just
All right. Well, yes, it 100%. The dead body won't make more of a mess.
Mm-hmm.
look, bodies are just giant blood bags until the blood goes bye-bye. So I might as well
Fair.
stop it.
That is entirely fair.
Oh, okay. Oh.
You see out of the cavity, the brain cavity, one arm and another. Like this sound as the intellect devourer pulls itself from the cavity.
Find a new one. New body. New body.
All of us hear that, or just Leo?
I'm gonna say just Leo, because Leo has
Yeah.
I don't know if you need. Do you have those feet look like they work? Do you need new body?
Oh, to find supplies for when we need them. Need supplies.
What supplies?
Food, clothing, weapons.
Still thinking like a human is wild. Okay. It wants a body because it wants supplies.
That's
Oh.
no.
Not for us, for others.
Other people need bodies.
Other people need supplies. Us can bring it to them. To them.
Okay, well, maybe we do you. What if it was like a rabbit, or like
Sorry.
a wolf?
These suggestions are great. Rabbit, wolf.
Anything but a dead corpse body humanoid.
Or
Uh,
or us in one of us.
uh, us with, and it's got 4 limbs, and even though it's an intellect devourer, there's this strangely human gesticulation with its hand, as one of its claws kind of like scratches at the base of the brain.
Hmm. A rabbit. A rabbit. Him will have more.
Okay. Well, we will walk and talk. We maze.
Maze. Maze.
You watch as this. Oh, go ahead.
Nope.
Nope. You watch as this creature immediately like 180s and then just like starts climbing through this tunnel.
Okay, and off he goes.
Leo, are we following or are we shooting this thing?
Mm, I think we follow. I think that it is it's taking us through a maze to get to this macaroni.
Okay.
And McElroy. Yeah. Okay. All right. I am. Zash, you mentioned perhaps having a conversation about setting up a proper thieves guild, if that's what he wants.
I don't know if that's what he wants, but this feels like someone who is doing that, but not doing that the right way.
I'm just gonna put all my cards on the table. I don't think this is a thieves guild at all. I think this is something a bit more nefarious, if that's such a thing.
I'm not sure about that. Marcus,
hear-
they're gathering food. They're gathering clothes.
More sure even armies gather weapons and clothes and food. Everyone do that, and if they're doing it with intellect devourers and creatures that attacked us all during that one big day, you got that connection. You heard all that. I think we're walking into a some sort of, I don't want to say it, but a second absolute.
Well, then we really need to go because I missed out on shooting the very big brain the first time, and so we should go and find out.
Or maybe it's there's a chance they are like me, where they're just trying to make the best of a situation. If they
That's
need
very-
food and supplies, it's probably because they can't get any.
That's very fair. No, Winnie, please, I don't want to silence you ever.
Well, it's not like they can exactly go back to their lives. Not topside, at least.
The question that I have, the unsavory one, the absolute misery one, is that, Leo, will you be ready to accept the situation if it turn out that they ain't here for peace?
Well, I, 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 I. As long as, if there is a situation of them being displaced, and I not if it's one of those that like we're bad, then of course we deal with that. But a lot of us were just victims of circumstance. And if they are like me at all, and they have their wits about them, and they're not trying to use it for to cause more problems, then that we give them a chance.
Yeah, stealing is one thing. If they're just stealing, especially stealing to survive, that is something that can be worked with and negotiated with. If they are killing, then that is something else. But we won't know that until we follow this intellective hour through the maze.
Absolutely. I just want to make sure we all thinking that this could be normal. This could be another fight. Whatever it is, all we gotta do is ponce on. That's all I ask is just we just think about that. Prepare ourselves for the worst and hope for the best, huh?
Always.
Leo, do you want to lead the way?
Well, if looks at Udazash, then looks at us, it's already like a block away. Just maybe you still can. You're good at scouting and stuff, but maybe I should. Oh, he's getting away. I just want to. Yeah. And he will start to walk.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think I'll keep pace with Leo, but at this point, because Leo can communicate with the brain that's actually leading us, I'll let Leo take the lead. And I'll spend a little more time keeping an eye out for markings, especially since Mudazesh has this idea now that maybe this is a thieves guild. She's gonna be looking for thieves' cant.
Marcus is going to be in the rear because now that he's 6'9", you can kind of look over some shoulders. But also he is just preparing on his throat the rune of Asmodeus in case this should be a fight. That's all. He is not looking to antagonize. He is just looking to be prepared.
Okay.
And Winnie will be between Zash and Marcus, just floating along.
All right. Well, as the second chances continue through the tunnels, I like my post-credit scenes. The camera continues through before eventually it slowly approaches a large chamber somewhere in these sewers. You can see it's like a nexus point where all different tunnels sort of splinter off to reach all parts of the city. There are creatures around, some humanoid, some not, but all have a unifying theme, which is what is left after the Absolute's presence. In the center of this chamber, on a raised platform, is what looks like a throne that was made of pieces of a nautiloid. There's like this like broken wing on one side, giving it this very off and imposing look, and seated upon it is an individual, a drow, the one that Leo had seen in Us's thoughts earlier. A humanoid, we'll say a dwarf, is lifted and almost dragged closer to the base of where this platform is, and then they're immediately dropped to their knees.
You're him, eh? You're the one.
And the drow with these purple glowing eyes looks down, and it's just this creepy silhouette. You can't quite make out a lot of features, but you can see those eyes piercing through the darkness.
I am. And I would ask you to choose survival and join me. you're powerful, but I swear to God.
And he is cut off as he feels this intense pain in his mind. And it grows until he starts screaming. A scream that echoes through the tunnels of these sewers before his eye, his whole cavity explodes out as a tadpole hovers in front of this individual.
It seems you have made your choice.
And with a little gesture, we watch as that tadpole is squished into nothing before it, and it slaps into the wall, and the dwarf is laid on the ground, motionless. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode, everybody. I can't wait for this. I've been planning for this one too. It's been great. So, yay. To those who tuned in, thank you so much. Thank you so much to, let's see, we've got Reflect Games. We've got Architects of Fate. Thank you both for the raids. Matt, thank you once again for more gift subs. You are so appreciated. I love it so much. Thank you so much for the support. It keeps the channel going so we can keep telling some fun stories. We are going to get ready for a raid. We are going to support Project Medusa TTRPG, who's currently running an event to raise money for Blizz. We want to help with medical expenses as best we can, so we are going to go ahead and get that set up. But, however, before we do that, we have a wonderful cast that we want to throw it over to. So let them know who you are, where we can find you, how we can support you, and yeah.
Hi, I'm Lauren Sheeher. You can find all the stuff I'm doing at my website or my Blue Sky, which are the same thing, lauren-urban.com, because synergy. There's a bunch of things I'm doing, but the newest thing I've got is called Wish Fulfillment, which is a 6-episode D&D series happening on Mondays at 6 p.m. Pacific on the That's How We Roll YouTube channel, where I got a bunch of friends together who play a lot of D&D and said, hey, what have you never done before that you've always wanted to do? And then I helped them do it. And that's why it's called Wish Fulfillment. So yeah, it's just a lot of fun. It's level 20 ridiculous shenanigans. So come by and watch that. One of my wishes was to do a pre-recorded show that each episode is only about an hour long. So yeah, it's a short one. And so yeah, that's it. Just come by my blue skis, and I got other things going on. You can see them there. And thank you. I love playing with these people. It's so much fun. And I'm going to be like Udazash and roll a 40 and goodbye.
Hi, everybody. My name is Omega Jones, also known as Kurt Bard across all social media channels. I have been Leopold Guthmore, a resident Scion, who is this is interesting things afoot. In the smelly ass sewer. Where you can find me next. Nothing really this weekend. I will say on Tuesday over on twitch.tv/surfeffers. It is the premiere of season 7, I think, of Terraform. And we're back with my little Dwoblin bomb maker. And if you are very curious about what that means, come check it out because it is wild. On Thursdays is on twitch.tv/Captain Robert is Vecna Eva Ruin, where we are getting into Troll. And it's a lot of fun, especially the plans we have with that. And obviously Friday's here. Aside for that, at the end of this month, I'm going to be at Dragon Con. So if you're going to Dragon Con, try to come find me. I'm doing 2 live shows, a bunch of panels, 3 of them I am moderating. And you'll just find me in many different places. Doing a lot. That's me.
Hi, hello, good time zone, folks. You can call me Laura or Tutu or Laura Tutu. You can find me all over the internet at _Laura Tutu, or you can just go to my website, lauratutu.com. I have been your claustrophobic celestial warlock, divine soul sorcerer, Winifred Fithiach. If you want to see me tomorrow, bright and early at 9:30 a.m. Central Time, you can find me over at Magic RPG, where we're playing a little bit of Urban Shadows, one of the newest games from Magpie Games. Wednesdays, you can find me over with Rebels Without a Castle for the Stone Lord's Folly. Valley, our D&D homebrew campaign run by the wonderful Zach Savage Lore. And a little farther down the line, if you're going to be in the Chicagoland area, you can find yours truly performing with Théâtre de Vampire, Festival de Vampire. It's vampires pretending to be humans, pretending to be vampires, which is quite avant-garde. I'll be performing on October 24th at the Newport Theater. You can get tickets at vampsshy.com. And I should be at PAX U if all goes well. So I'll see you guys in Philly in November.
Hello, everyone. My name is PJ McGaw, and you can find me all over the internet at PJ McGaw. If you see the bearded face, you're in the right place. When I'm not here on Fridays, you can also find me over on YouTube for Most Extreme Ranking Challenge, going through some comedic things, some new work in the pipes there. I am currently in the middle of producing like 3 or 4 shows, and I got a new job. I'll be the community coordinator over at Upper Deck, the trading card company. So if you know baseball cards, basketball cards, even Neopet cards, look out for me. I'll be working with them. Yeah, they do Neopet. I was also blown away.
That's a name I've not heard in a very long time.
Yeah, it's the first Magics. It's insane. But yeah, more information on my entire life, go check it out there. Also, keep your eyes tuned out here for a potential fundraiser so that I can also be at PAX U with all of you. And I look forward to seeing you at PAX U. So until then, go to my socials for more information. And I'm going to take it over to Cujo. Cujo, it's all yours.
Hello, everyone. I am Cujo. This is my little dragony friend.
Aww.
Yay. Anyway, random. Hi, everybody. I am Cujo. I've been your chronicler for this evening. You can find me all over the place at Cujo Plays Games or at Crit Hit Chronicles for official show updates, announcements, that sort of thing. Speaking of which, there is going to be a new show announcement coming soon. So just prepare for that. Ring, ring. Follow Cujo Plays Games, my personal stuff. You'll see a lot of pro wrestling things. I am an independent professional wrestler, 14 years. And I'm going to be finishing that up here coming up in October. So if you are into that sort of thing, follow me there. My things. Potentially, maybe at New Jersey Web Fest. I don't know if I can swing that travel on a dime, but we'll see if we can do that thing. Mayhem Gaming. Well, thank you so much for the raid. We're actually wrapping up, but thank you. I'm so sorry. But welcome to Critic Chronicles. Shit, words. I'm also going to try to make it to PAX U. I very much want to make it to PAX U because yes, I need PAX U. I love that con. In the meantime, you can find me here on. We don't have Bitten anymore, but on Thursdays we are sponsored by Kobold Press to run Tales of the Valiant. So tune in for that. Yeah. Other than that, just please be nice to each other. We love you. We appreciate you. It's been a rough time lately, but just please take care of one another. Please. But with all that to say, we love you. Everybody have a wonderful rest of your night. We'll see you next time. Good night, everybody.